Pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good.
sorry, I always forget to.
Yeah, we went up to Potato Creek
I just tried to take
Oh,
care
and we had
Civic Plus.
7
I think
Civic
this
Plus
is
is
it who's
the.
coming.
Yeah, that's who's going to play 4 times.
Okay, well,
I think we're right.
hopefully
at
it's
4
not a big
o'clock.
learning curve.
Yeah.
I'll help you, but thank you.
Let's call to order the meeting of the Redevelopment Commission on this day.
On this beautiful day.
It's beautiful. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first item is the approval of the minutes from the August 5th meeting last month. I looked them over. Looks like Whitney did a pretty good job. Anybody see anything? Question or?
Make a motion to approve.
Okay, Bill's made a motion to approve the minutes from last month,
I'll second it.
and Jack has seconded it. Thank you, men. I'll call, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, nay? All right, it was unanimous. And next, we have, any new business?
None at this moment. We'll probably have some a new project in October. We're going to be participating in a water line extension out by the Airport Industrial Park, but nothing on this agenda.
Okay,
So next month we'll have some more work for you.
sounds good.
You say we'll be approving it?
You was starting the process, similar to what we did with Danco. We're participating in a water line extension.
With American, Indiana American?
Indiana American Water, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To service applied thermal solutions out at the Airport Industrial Park.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the update there. Let's go to the claims docket, approval of the claims. Jeremy, I'll let you.
We have a few. So the first three, the Indiana American Water and the two NIPSCOs are for the Marsh property. The $120 is for my cell phone allowance. A&Z Engineering, the two are for the roundabout and the 300 North project, those engineering services. The two for G&G, the $98,281.16 and the $1,718.84 equal $100,000 is for our portion of the alley improvement project out by Gateway Grove. Barnes and Thornburg and Baker Tilly are for ongoing legal and financial services for the Warsaw Chemical and the other the TIF expansion projects. IWM is the phase one for the Warsaw Chemical, so that was a environmental consulting group that did the phase one for the Warsaw Chemical purchase. West Hill Development, 42,000 is our lease agreement with for the third shell building. KED Code 300 is our lease agreement for Peak Med. Engineering Resources, 10,500 is for the contract we approved last month for the design of the turn lane on 200 North out by the new medical development. Bank of New York, 300,000 is, so this is a little bit different. In the past, every year we would, we have obligated 600,000 towards the sewage pledge, the sewer treatment plant. When they did that last update with the SRF loan, apparently they broke them out into two $300,000 payments. So this will be the first payment that will go towards that pledge, and then there'll be another one later this year. And the last two, the 500,000, the 124,400 are just reinvesting the money that is set aside in the bond issues in the reserve accounts. So some of the older bonds, and it's changed as we've done issued bonds, but some of the older bonds, they required you to, some of them required 100% reserve account set aside. Some of them required a 50% reserve account set aside. So that money is just invested until the bond comes to maturity. at the end of the bond's life, that remaining funds within that reserve account will go to pay off those bond payments. If that makes sense.
Was that a phase one on the entire Warsaw Chemical site?
Yes.
Seems pretty reasonable, 2,600.
Phase ones are usually not, they're probably around that price. When you get into phase twos, they become more complicated, more costly.
Any questions about the claims? Jeremy's shared.
Mr. Banker, do you have any? Okay.
Make a motion to approve claims.
Okay, Bill's made a motion to approve the claims. Do I have a second?
If the banker made the motion, I'll second the motion.
You guys are neighbors, I don't think. All right, Mike seconded that. The claims, so I have a motion and a second. I'll call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Nay, any nays? So it's unanimous. How about other business?
I have not been out to Gacky, but my understanding is they were supposed to start demolition this morning, so I'm gonna probably try to swing by on my way home
No,
and
I didn't.
snap some pictures. So getting close to starting that project. Millworks project is doing well. We're supposed to have design documents in 2 weeks, so hopefully that project might kick off yet this fall or early spring.
I went
next
by
year.
there this morning and noticed there's nothing there now. All the
Yeah.
machinery's gone, it's just a bare piece of ground right now.
Yeah, NIPSCO stuff is done. We still have, Brightspeed still has some of the stuff they need to move, but
Okay,
hopefully, there's some outstanding factors we gotta work through, but they might start this fall, or worst case scenario, start in the spring next year.
okay.
How long is that Yaki demolition?
I can't imagine it's gonna take them more than 2 or 3 weeks, but, I didn't give me a time frame, only a start date.
Yeah,
We ought to take some of those bricks and keep them as souvenirs.
I know.
Well, if you go out there, I'm sure there's some lying around.
I mean, that building has been there forever.
Remember there was, came in front of city council years ago that there's gonna be a green
Yeah, green demolition.
Remember that?
yeah.
And they were gonna salvage all the, as many bricks as they could
Yeah.
and all that, so that's kind of a shame we couldn't go that way.
Yeah.
So you can probably get all the bricks you want.
Well, I have a family tie to that building. That's what brought my great-grandfather's family to Warsaw. He was superintendent of the interurban
Oh,
there, back at the turn of the last century.
is that
That building's been there a long time.
Terry's dad or?
No, my
Oh,
mother's
mom's-
grandfather.
Mother's grandfather, not dad, but
Yeah,
your mom's grandfather.
yeah. He was an engineer.
Well, that's exciting that that's coming down.
Remember when the smokestack came down? Were you here for that? You, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, oh,
Do you remember that?
I actually.
I remember sitting out on the lake. It was big news. The stack was coming
It was
down,
coming
sitting
down.
out on the lake
Boy, I
and
don't remember.
watching that thing come down.
It's possible I forgot it.
It's been a long time ago.
Yeah, that was the turn of the century too.
The last, well,
Your high school
mid-century. Mid-century.
All right, well, any other business? That's about it.
That's it.
Any
all I
movement
got.
on the Shell building at all, Jeremy?
I know they've had some interest, some people looking at it, so we'll keep our fingers crossed and hopefully they can land a project.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I will entertain a motion to adjourn if we're done.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you,
I'll second again.
thank you.
The banker.
The banker. the banker, that's why.
The consigliere,
All right, we have a motion and a second. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
10 minutes.
David,
only.
They should all be so easy.
thanks for coming.